Welcome back to Digi Bros, everybody.
Shack attack, alack. We're back.
Yeah. So Vic,
Guess who's back again?
You've been building up to a story for a few episodes, and it just got even more interesting.
Right.
I'm gonna try to sell this as a fun mystery story. Victor got in the car with me today and said, "Dude, I gotta tell you this story on Digi Bros." And then I was like, "Okay." Like he was like, "I can't tell you anything about it, but it's about why I lost my sunglasses." So we go to Five Below, which is this awful store that sells garbage, and they have a bunch of shitty sunglasses.
Which I always get because my sunglasses never last more than like 2 months. Somehow, some force of magic, I always end up breaking them or losing them or something.
Probably
it's always something weird.
Buy $5 sunglasses.
Well, I buy $5 sunglasses because I know they're gonna break. Because one time Dad had given me like a really nice pair that like someone had given him, and they ended up fucking destroyed. Like several cracks in both lenses. Like all the fucking handles were jacked up. Like I didn't stop wearing them until they were not wearable anymore.
Jesus.
They were just jacked the fuck up. That was way back in high school.
Well, so you buy these shitty sunglasses. We went out and you got some new ones.
Yes.
And so you're building up this story. So I walk into your room later, and you've got a plate with like a bunch of uncooked rice formed in a circle, like you're making some kind of symbol. And I'm like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And you're like, "This all relates to the sunglasses." And I was like, "What the fuck?" And then I look at your leg, and you've got this huge cut on your leg that I've never seen before. And I'm like, "What the fuck is this?" And you're like, "It's all part of the story." So
it is indeed part of the
story. I
story.
need to know what the story is.
Story is, so it all starts with me and Dad were going kayaking.
Yes.
And so, hold on. Goddamn, let me.
You need 3 on the other one.
Wait, I gotta toss that one on the other guy. All right. I should have put the dude up first before I went off and got the things. Okay. So me and Dad went kayaking. Don't know if I want to tell the whole story building up with the kayaking and everything. But anyways,
whatever you want, bro. You're already midway through at this point.
You know what? I'll tell the whole story of kayaking because I think that's gonna be fun too.
Okay.
So it's like last night, Dad comes up to me and he's like, "Oh, you want to go kayaking?" I'm like, "No, I can't go kayaking because I gotta go film a thing today." And so today that didn't end up happening because the guy wakes up and says like, "Oh, I'm feeling sick today. We're gonna have to do it a different day." Which this has already been rescheduled after the day before it rained, so we couldn't do it. So it was already like this thing of that bullshit with this dude. And then I'm like, "Oh, well now I can go kayaking with Dad." So we go there, and then Dad's like, "Oh yeah, bring headphones and your phone, and we'll put them in plastic baggies, and that way they won't get wet while we're kayaking." And I'm like, "All right, great idea," because you don't get that wet kayaking anyways.
Right.
You don't go in the water, so it's like, all right, you can put your phone in a baggie. So the whole time I've got my phone in a baggie, and like it was funny because it was like it was clearly about to storm this day, and so like the when we go kayaking, we go around this island. And like the whole way there, it's just like this great experience. I'm playing like Starfucker out of my phone, and it's just like awesome. And then we turn around this island, and all of a sudden there's like storm clouds coming in. There's this thunder that is like echoing across the lake, and it's like really foreboding and terrifying. And it's just like, and there's like waves and shit. And I'm like, this has turned into a fucking kayaking nightmare. I'm gonna die. This is the worst experience. But that all turns out okay. So anyways, we're back at the place. We're done kayaking, and as I'm getting out of the kayak, I still have music playing on my phone in my pocket. All of a sudden, I hear the music slowly fade away as I'm getting out of the kayak.
Oh, no.
And I'm like, why did my music slowly fade away? And then I realize my phone has fallen out of my pocket and into the lake.
Still in the baggie, right?
Yeah, still in the baggie. And I'm just like, we're fucked. Like, it's this deep lake. Like, I'm just gonna have to get a new phone. It's obviously destroyed. There's no fucking way it's gonna work. And then the guy, the kayak, like, instructor guy had come to like, pick up our kayaks or whatever. And he's like, "Oh yeah, the water's only, like, as deep as the rowing things. Which is probably, like 6 feet high. So I get in the water. As I'm getting into the water, I scrape my leg on a like one of the buoy things. They're all covered in barnacles, and so as I'm getting into the water, I scrape the shit out of my leg on some barnacles, and like totally fuck up my leg. And I'm feeling around, and like I can't feel the ground because it's super deep. And then like I start to feel around with my toes, and I feel the baggie in the water with my toes. And so I grab it up with my foot, and then I check it, and my phone perfectly fine, works amazing. Take it out of the bag. It seemed like it got a little bit wet, but I was like, oh, no problem. It's not wet at all. Then there's blood running all down my leg from scraping my fucking leg on the barnacles. And so I had to fucking wash that off. The phone's fine. Go home. 3 hours later, phone's broken. Because I didn't get the water all out of it. And now it's fucked. That was the story. I hyped it up a little too much. I told it like an idiot because I'm not good at telling stories on this show. I feel like I could have told it better, but hey, there you go.
You told it is
I hope
what it is.
I hope it was entertaining to you guys.
You're like so worried about this story now.
Because all of a sudden I was just like, what if it's not interesting? It's not gonna be a good story.
I think it was a fine story.
Yay. God, I get nervous, man.
It was
I
exactly
start talking,
what I
you're not
thought
making a reaction.
happened. So
yes. I don't know if it was overhyped.
Yeah. Fun times. So now you've got a shit phone.
Yes, now I have a shit phone.
That
Which
was
is
like,
already a shit phone, so I won't mind getting a new phone if I have to. I just hate
Right.
not having my phone for a day.
Yeah.
Makes me nervous as fuck when I don't know when I'm gonna get work offers and shit like that.
Right. Yeah. Dad was saying it was about time to upgrade phones or whatever anyways,
Yeah.
and
I have a shitty iPhone 5. I don't want a fucking iPhone anymore. I'll get a different phone. I'll pay for it myself.
Yeah.
I got money in savings. I'll fucking buy my own goddamn phone if I have
how
to.
much fucking money in savings? Do you realize
I
how
got
much these
$1,000
phones
in
cost?
savings.
Do you want to spend
Mom
it
said
all
mine
on
was
a
like
phone?
300 or something. Or maybe it was 600. I don't
No,
fucking know.
it was probably
Either way,
600.
I'd get a cheaper fucking phone. I don't need a magic fucking phone.
Right.
All I do is fucking text constantly.
It's funny too because when we got these current phones we have, we were at the like AT&T store.
Yes.
And you know, my dad was just like, he didn't like give us any instructions like what kind of phone to get or what price range. He was just basically we were in there alone and we had
I
carte
thought
blanche.
like I had an iPhone. I might as well upgrade my iPhone to the next thing, you know.
So like, cause we're in there and like I had like an iPhone 3. And this is like the 5 was the new one. I had like an iPhone 3. You had
I
a
had
4.
iPhone 4.
And
that was a hand-me-down.
And like my dad just kind of sent us in there to trade in our phones and get new phones.
Yeah.
And like he didn't tell us like anything about what kind of phone to get. So like I'm looking like I'm just gonna get the most badass phone. And like I didn't know anything about phones really. I just knew two things. I wanted a really big screen. And so specifically so that I could play emulated games on it and have a good time. And I wanted it to be good. And like I knew that Samsung was a company that I generally trusted to make good products.
Yes.
So I was like, all right. And I looked around and I saw the Galaxy Note 3 and I was like, this phone's huge. It's Samsung. I trust it. So I got the Note 3. And then Victor got the iPhone 5 because he was like, "I'll just upgrade my iPhone because why not?"
Didn't have a problem with it, and I was doubting that any other phone would end up being better anyways.
Yeah, because
So
we
I'm
never,
skeptical of
none of us had ever
technology.
had any other like non-Apple phone. I think up to that point. But I was like, I hate Apple products in general. Fuck that. I'm not gonna get a fucking iPhone. I hate the iPhone 3. Why would I think the fucking 4 or 5 is gonna be better? So like. So yeah, I got the Note 3, which I've been extremely happy with ever since. And of course, I find out later that it is in fact like the best phone. Like it's the most powerful, highest specs at the time anyways. Like phone. So I was like, sweet, I made the right fucking choice. And then Victor got stuck with an iPhone that every generation of iPhone, they change all of their programs
They seem to break it.
to work for the new iPhone and not for any of the old ones.
My theory is that they just break the old phone because they're like, fuck you, upgrade, asshole.
Right, yeah.
Then they'll be like, oh, you still need 3 years before you can upgrade, bitch.
Right.
Your upgrade isn't ready yet.
They constantly change the programs to fit with the newest phone, and then they fuck up all the other ones. Because everything with Apple is fucking the same proprietary programs and software, and it's fucking bullshit. I hate Apple software so much. iTunes is the worst thing ever, and the entire concept of having to constantly sync your fucking music through iTunes. The idea that you can't put music on your phone without it going through iTunes is fucking ludicrous.
It's that extra step that just makes it a fucking pain in the ass.
Yes, it's ridiculous. I drag and drop a folder into a folder and it's done. It's on my phone. Like, I can use whatever music player I want, you know.
The next phone, probably won't get an iPhone.
No.
And I might end up buying it myself.
It's a real piece of shit. But
they might just replace it anyways. And if I can just get it replaced, I'd be, you know, obviously just do that.
So, yeah. Fun times at iPhone High.
Woo! Excitement.
Alright, here's some excitement for me. That's more real excitement, not like this is like depressing excitement.
Hey, I had a fun story. I cut my leg up.
Yeah, but you're not happy about it.
Pictures in the doobly-doo. I mean, getting cut on the leg was fun because it gave me a story. Everything was awesome. I loved the story until my phone ended up broken. Like, that's probably why I didn't enjoy telling it very much. Because if my phone came out fine, it's like, yeah, I won! Awesome! That's how I felt, you know, when I got it out. I was like, it still works! I win! I have the best luck in the universe because I'm cool! But no, I got fucked.
Yeah, well, don't you know pride come before the fall, man?
Yes. I didn't think well enough. I should have made sure I got all the water out of the phone. And now my phone's fucked.
Yeah. It's currently sitting in a rice bag in front
Yes,
of me.
a rice bag with also one of those dry gel things in it.
Because for those who don't know, very popular advice on the internet is that if your phone gets waterlogged or any like technology gets waterlogged, you put it in a bag full of rice and leave it there for a day.
The dry pack thing is gonna work way better. Because that's like what it's designed for.
I'm surprised you have one of those.
I grabbed it out of the
Beef
box
jerky?
my no. The box my motherboard came in.
Oh. So anyways, here's exciting news that also involves Victor.
Whoa.
My channel, after hitting 100,000 subscribers, some of my bigger videos have just been taking off, like crazy amounts of hits for no apparent reason. It actually started before I hit 100K, basically a week and a half ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. My One Piece video was suddenly getting like a ton of attention. Like, it had always been like one of my more popular anime videos, but like, there was a point where like the One Piece and Hunter x Hunter videos were both growing at a pretty steady rate. They both had around like 80,000 views, and then all of a sudden, One Piece video has doubled its view count, like in the last 2 weeks. So all of a sudden I'm getting all these comments on the One Piece video out of nowhere, and I'm like, what the fuck? Why is this video catching such a magical second wind? And I couldn't find any answers. Like, none of the analytics said that it was coming from any other website or anything. All of the hits were coming from the YouTube view page. So I was like, I guess it just finally got promoted right or something. Well, then, after hitting 100K, this starts happening to, like, all my biggest videos, with especially being why good anime is hard to make. So, like, 4 days ago, I made a post on Twitter that was like, yeah, today's the day that one of my anime videos finally passed one of my pony videos to be the most watched on my channel. And that was the What is Anime and What Isn't video that had just passed Alicorn Princess Twilight Sparkle, which had been sitting at like 290,000 for a while. So What is Anime passed it, and I was like, sweet. And then, so that was 290,000. And then in the last 4 days, Why Good Anime is Hard to Make currently is at 415,000. So it just caught this insane second wind. It's suddenly being promoted like crazy. It suddenly made the rounds on Tumblr again. It got all the like it was brand new, you know. But even bigger than when it was brand new. So this is like a ridiculous turnaround second wind I've never seen before on any video ever. And the only explanation I can come up with is I hit 100,000 subscribers and YouTube wants to promote me now. I also think part of it is YouTube seems to be rolling out some kind of new ad scheme, I think, because lately, for the last 4 or 5 days, ads have been playing for me on YouTube. And I have an ad blocker, and they've just been getting past my ad blocker. I don't know why, but like more and more, like ads are just getting past my ad blocker. So I don't know if YouTube's doing something behind the scenes that's going on.
Dun dun.
possibly related to Google changing their icon. Did you know Google changed the design of the Google logo?
They just do that all the time.
It's completely like they've changed everything. Like
I see.
the icon on your Chrome window is different and everything. Like
I see.
it's I don't like it. It's weird, but anyway.
I was trying to look over at your computer to see the icon. That's the same.
Well, it's not that icon. I
see.
mean this one up here when you go to.
Oh wow. Ultra goofy Google.
Yeah, this little like weird googly. There's like another. Was it on YouTube?
It's funny because I just saw some posts on Tumblr of the progression of Google logos, and it was like predicting like the next ones, and it like turns into like a fucking scribble like crayon drawing. But
Right.
that new logo looked like their predicted logo for what the next one was gonna be.
Yeah.
Maybe that was their actual plan. It wasn't a joke at all.
Yeah.
I got the map.
So, fuck, what was I talking about? Yeah, this video grows up out of nowhere. Unfortunately, it had to be that video, which is the one that Victor did an incredibly half-assed job editing.
Yes.
Because, as the story goes, I had paid Victor to make my Cowboy Bebop Diaspora video, and Victor put, like, an enormous amount of effort into it, and, like, made this really cool, interesting, well-edited video. And it didn't get nearly the attention we were hoping it would get.
Yeah.
Like, because this was at the point when I was just kind of starting to become an anime guy, and like I only had a couple of like well-known anime videos, and like we were thinking like Cowboy Bebop's a popular show, this should work.
Yeah.
But you know, Cowboy Bebop's also kind of an old show, and I don't think the title was very like alluring. And the thumbnail wasn't very good, so like I think it was just not a well constructed piece of attention grabbing.
Yeah.
The video has since gained a lot more views and like been more, you know, like of a reasonable success. But like Victor was super let down that it didn't get any attention. So when I hired him to do Why Good Anime Is Hard to Make because I didn't want to edit it, then Victor, who quickly realized he absolutely hates working on my kind of videos.
Yes.
And just had no desire to do it.
The worst thing in the world.
Decided to do a completely half-assed job, and I think it was also like
My computer was also dying.
Yeah,
so I
Victor's
couldn't do
computer
the
was
same effects
dying.
because my computer literally could not handle
Yeah,
doing the effects.
so
I
that's
wanted
why
to do.
all the images like snap in way too late, and
Yes.
like there's
I couldn't
parts where there's
sync
just
anything.
no images and stuff, and like it's probably like the worst edited video on my channel, other than ones where I did no editing.
The computer was the real problem.
And it also, the script is full of factual inaccuracies, and it like the point of the video is just to tell people to spend money on anime. That's all it's saying. It's just like, if you want more good anime, spend more money on anime. My reasoning and justifications for why I feel that way, I feel like could have been dramatically rewritten, and there's some stuff that's just not true. Like I say, oh, Ghibli's closing shop because they couldn't recoup their losses on the last film, and that's not actually true. Like that was the rumor that was going around. Well, everyone was saying it,
Yeah.
but then Ghibli revealed they were like, well, no, we're not making feature-length films for a while. Like we don't have any, you know, plans for more feature-length films, but we are still working on stuff. And like, I also just think I didn't have like a good understanding of how Ghibli operates, anyways, like in general. But like, yeah. It was just not completely accurate, and there's like a bunch of little stuff like that in the video that bothers me. And so like the fact that it's that video is like, why'd it have to be that one? But everyone loves it, so at the same time it's like, all right, well, as long as people are enjoying it, then that's really what matters, you know. And as long as it's getting me tons and tons of attention and probably a pretty fucking good chunk of ad revenue. I mean, a general rule with YouTube, and this is not literal, which it
I never get the
used.
boss key. What the fuck? How?
This used to be literal and it's not anymore, but you can usually make a pretty good bet that for every 1,000 views you get is worth $1. That's pretty much usually how ad revenue works. So for me to gain 100,000 views on a video in like 4 days, that's $100.
Yeah.
That is not something to scoff at, because like me in a typical month with no explosive insane video growth would probably make like $250 to at most $300 on on ad revenue in a month.
Fuck.
But like with this, I couldn't be it could get back to that point where I was at with Pony, where I was making enough on ad revenue that it was almost equivalent to what I made on Patreon.
Yeah.
You know, like.
Wouldn't that be a fucking miracle? Fuck my ass.
Yeah, like the most money I've ever made in a single month was like December of 2014, where it was like November or December, because I had a bunch of videos that I patroned as well as made a ton of money on YouTube, and it was like this beautiful combination that was like, whoa, I actually can make like have 2 revenue streams and actually make decent cash, and then all that money got blown. But like on like plane tickets and whatever else I was doing at the time. But like yeah, it would be pretty fucking nice if I could like make a decent amount of money through ad revenue. And, you know, who knows? Maybe things will get so crazy by the end of the year that I'll actually make the $30,000 I wanted to make this year.
That would be insane.
That would be crazy.
That would be dope,
if
bro.
my growth got so exponential that I actually made like
You
what I
became
wanted
real
to make.
YouTube famous.
Yeah, it'd be pretty cool.
Real.
So here's hoping.
Isn't it a thing that once people break the 100,000, they grow exponentially faster?
I mean, it's a theory I've had. I don't know that it's like necessarily true.
I see.
You do get a plaque for reaching 100,000, but it usually doesn't come for people for like 2 years.
Yeah.
People say that they usually get their million plaque before they get their 100,000 plaque.
Jesus.
I do think that they promote you more though. At least your bigger videos, like. It definitely gives your channel some legitimacy in the eyes of YouTube and their shareholders and stuff, or their partners and all that good shit.
The system.
And I think because the biggest reason I wanted to reach 100,000 is because I feel like that's the number where I can probably start asking for endorsement deals.
Yes.
You know, like where I could more easily say, hey, whatever company, I have 100,000 subscribers. Can I advertise your product? You know, I really just want to get Harry's, Razors, and Crunchyroll. Those are the 2 things I want. Crunchyroll would be, I could make, if whatever program Crunchyroll wanted me to do, I could easily do it because I advertise the shit out of them anyways.
Yes.
You know, like I always talk about free legal anime and where to watch it, and there's tons of Crunchyroll shows I recommend to people. So like, I'd love to advertise Crunchyroll. And Harry's, I have the, like, I really want to film myself shaving with their razors and make, like, an advertisement out of it, you know?
Yeah.
Because Harry's razors are fucking awesome. And I just don't know how to get into their sponsorship program. I can't find any info about it.
You might have to rub a few peni.
Next time on Digi Bros.
What's up?